Hi, it's Nick. What I'm going to do in this video is to install 4 lights on my train platform. And I have a fella named Bruce. He has a YouTube channel. When he saw my platform on the layout, he said it was really nice, but he made a comment saying it would be nice to have lights on it. And I made a comment back to him saying, you're right, but as soon as I figure out how I'm going to do it, and what I mean by that is to run the wires to hook it up to the transformer. And I did figure it out how to do it. But right now, I'm just, as you can see, I installed 3 of the particular lights. And everything you see here is HO scale. And the reason I'm using that is because I don't have the room up on the top of the 2nd level, and it gives it more room, and it looks better. So what I'm going to do is just show you how I install these lights. And I used a 5/32 drill bit, and that's where I'm going to put it right in there. And the reason why I did that is because when I put the light in, I won't have to glue it. It'll just stay in that one position. Another thing, I'll give you a little background about these particular lights. This one here has a 3-volt DC light in it, and I'm using an AC 9-volt constant on a transformer that I have. And the reason I use that is because I have 2 other lights in a different part of the layout, and they're rated at 9 volts, so I had no problem. Now, I did mention that the transformer is AC, but what I also have hooked up to it, and I'll show you, is a rectifier. And as you know, it makes AC into DC, then it goes through the shut-off switch, and then it goes to the lights. I just wanted to mention that to you. Now I'll swing it back to where I'm going to install the light. Now, as I mentioned, this is 3 volts, so if I put 9 volts onto this, it's going to blow it. So fortunately, it comes with a resistor, as you can see here. So I can use the 9-volt DC, goes to the resistor, it'll light, but it won't blow the light. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this light and I'm going to put it down in the hole that I drilled. And I tell you, working with the HO scale, especially with the lights and wiring, is so delicate and small. But let's get it in there. And it's going in pretty good. I think you can see that, right? Yep, you can see it. And then pull it in. And you got to give it a little help with that. And as I mentioned, now it's nice and snug, so I don't have to use any glue in there. And I said, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to solder the resistor to the hot side of the lamp, and I'm using this little holder here to line it up. And believe it or not, in lining it up, I got to use this magnifying glass to help me get it to the point where they're just touching each other, and then I can solder it. In fact, I should turn that on so that solder will. I think I heat up the iron. Here we go, folks. Can you see that? Yeah, I think you can see that. They're so small, the wires. Okay. Get it in the alligator clip. hold it. Now comes it where I need the glasses so I can line it up. So they're just touching. And we'll get it. It's just get it. That's good. I'm sure you can't see that in the video, but they're actually side to side and they're touching like this. And as soon as the soldering iron gets hot, we'll solder it. It doesn't take much solder to do this. Move. I don't know, the other ones went 1, 2, 3. I don't know why I'm having trouble with this. Well, as you can see, I got it soldered. And now what I'm going to do with the heat shrink material, I'm just going to cover this so I don't want to cause a short. Like so. And I'll just get the iron and put some heat onto it and it'll shrink. There we go. And it's starting to shrink. Make sure it doesn't move. A little bit more over here. Yep, that's good. All right, now I have the 4 of them, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the wire, so I'll hook it, I'll tie in all the positives to the positive part of the wire and the negative to the negative part of the wire. And what I'm going to do now is shut it off, run the wire, and then I'll put it back on and show you how it looks. Hi fellas, I put the video back on. I just wanted to show you. I tied in these 2 lamps and I secured it with tape. And the tape I'm using is Gorilla tape, and it's really it's good tape. It keeps it nice and secure. Now I left this area right here to show you how I soldered everything. I have all the reds tied together, as you can see here, with the resistors, and then I tied it in and soldered it to the wire, the hot side of the wire. And then the neutrals, I couldn't tie them together and then just go in one spot because it was too far apart, and I didn't want to put any pressure on the wires leading to the lamps. As a matter of fact, that's the reason why I secured with duct tape, because I didn't want to put any strain on the wires for the lamp, because they're very delicate and it could come apart. So now I have one black wire tied to the neutral of this wire, and I have the other black wire come from the other lamp over in this area and tied it in. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just secure everything as I did here using the Gorilla Tape, and I'm going to show you how it works. You still have to be a little careful with it. Now, as you see, when I do tape it, the positive and the neutral, they're a good distance away, and the tape will hold it, so you don't have to worry about it moving and causing a short. And then here's the other neutral right here, and we'll get the wire in like this. And I'll get a piece of tape and we'll start securing that. Take a few moments. Okay, here we go. Set that up again. Like so. Get the tape. Start securing the wire. And once you put this tape on it, it's not going to come off unless you really pull it off. And we'll get this like so. And we'll get the tape. And then I'll just do this part right in here. The tape really holds everything in place. And the important thing is you don't want to put any pressure on the wires coming from the lamps, because it'll break. They're so delicate. One more piece. And now it's nice and secure. Now, just to show you how they light up, this is the end of the wire, because my next step is I have to go back to where this is on the upper level, and I have to drill 2 holes, one through here, no I'm sorry, not through here, one through the upper level support, and then one through the table, and run that wire down, and then hook this end up to the wire that's going to the 9-volt transformer. But I'm just going to put it on to show you how these light up, and we'll do it right now. That's 1, and that's 2, and we'll see it light up. I think that looks nice. I'll reset the camera so you can see them all. And that's how it's going to look on the when I put it back on the layout. So now I'm going to shut the video off again, and then when I have everything set up, I'll put it back on. You'll see how it looks on the layout. Alright, I'm going to shut it off now, folks. As you can see, I put the platform back on the upper level, and all the lights are wired, and I ran the wire from the upper level through the lower level and then tied it into the wire going to the 9-volt DC transformer. So what I'm going to do now is just turn the lights on so you can see how it looks. And the whole 4 of them are running, are lit, and it really looks nice. I'm going to shut the light off and see how it looks. Well, that's with most of the lights off. I hope the camera's picking this up. So that completes my project of putting the 4 lights on the platform. Hope everyone has a great day. Take care now. Bye.